Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Ellen Bettridge, who's president of Uniworld Boutique River Cruises, but also another brand, U by Uniworld. And in this segment, we're going to learn all about what's going on with U by Uniworld, which is literally just a year old, maybe a little less actually. And this is Insider Travel Report. Ellen, I was lucky enough to get on board one of your ships earlier this year when actually we were at the Virtuoso Symposium, and I got a chance to check it out and see, and even had dinner there. Awesome. Very different. And talk to me about how's the rollout been of the two U by Uniworld ships. So, where are you now in the process?
Right. Well, they started sailing in April, and everything's been actually fairly seamless, but we've actually learned a lot along the way. We've really listened to our customers, listened to our staff as to actually what we can actually do to continue to amp it up. So that's what you're looking at. It is a very different kind of. Now, what is your target market? I mean, most people say, "Oh, that's the millennial cruise market," but indeed, you've sort of opened it up to almost everybody. Yeah. No, we did have an age restriction when we started. It was 21 to 45, but we heard loud and clear.
I couldn't be in that.
No, I couldn't either.
but we should be allowed.
That's exactly what's the point. I heard from agents. I heard from our customers that, you know what, I want fun too. We're looking for the fun, immersive experience, and we see that that's how you can do this on U by Uniworld. And so, you know what, we said, let's open it up. So that really is our target audience. It's anybody who is young or young at heart.
So it's really a psychographic rather than a demographic type thing, right?
You got it.
Yeah. Now, what are the features on, it's Uniworld A and B, right?
Yeah, it's called the A and the B.
And maybe C and D.
And there might be C and D.
Now, what are the main features that make these ships different for this market?
Yeah, what makes them different is that we've really made the spaces feel like they're very cool and very hip, a la the W Hotel, think of, right? And you saw how awesome they are. So the lounges are definitely a lot of fun. We've got a place with a foosball table in there going on. Definitely have the silent disco going on at night.
I tried that. Yeah.
There you go. So kind of created some spaces just for fun. We've also made the top deck as a place to really hang out. On the top deck, we've got that very cool furniture that everyone's just kind of laying around and hanging out on. But you know what? At nighttime, we've got mixology classes happening. You've got people up there dancing. You've got people just relaxing. So it's a very nice experience. We've actually also added something pretty cool. We've added camping at night. So,
interesting. Up on deck?
Up on deck. So if people want to, we actually have a tent, and depending on the itinerary, with the stretch of it, the captain will allow them to sleep outside under the stars, or I should say, in their tent.
Except when early in the season and late in the season, I don't know if I want to be up there. But
I don't think I do either. But you know what? We're just trying new things. We figure there's a lot of stuff to try. My theory in life has always been throw a lot of spaghetti against the wall. You don't know what's going to stick. So we're trying a lot of things with this brand and getting feedback from our customers.
Well, that's actually a good question. I mean, you've been operating now a few months this season. What is the feedback you're getting about some of the features, the ones they like, and maybe some that you got to work on or introduce new things?
You know what? They love the food. Absolutely love the food and the way we're handling the food. So that's been great. We offer a lot of vegan, a lot of vegetarian, a lot of different options. So they are thrilled with the food, so that's great. They love the flexibility of it. They love the idea that this is their vacation, as we all know it is, right? And that they can decide what they're going to do when they want to do it. So, there's an offering that might start around 11 o'clock, and maybe there's a walking tour of this cute little town, but then maybe later on that day, they can go blow karting if they want to, or they can go to a winery if they want to. But they choose what they want to do on their own time, and they're not getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning to run off to their first excursion.
I like that.
Yeah. They like the sleeping in a lot, and they like the late nights a lot. They love the overnights in the big city. So, you're in Amsterdam and you're there for 2 nights, and, we have an excursion at nighttime where some local guys come and take us, and they put us on these little boats, and they're young people. It's not, and they take us out on the waters at nighttime on these little tiny boats, and we, sail around, and then we end up drinking wine, of course, and then we end up at the red light district. And
as one does in Amsterdam.
One does. But you know what? If you've never been there, it's almost like the historical view of the red light district and of Amsterdam. So you're getting a little history, and you're having a lot of fun.
Now, what are the itineraries that you're focusing on right now?
For the U, we've got the Rhine Danube, so we've got that's where the A is, and then you've got the B over on the Seine. So she's doing
Paris.
Yes,
excellent.
Yeah. So really great itinerary, and it's very romantic, and we're finding a lot of honeymooners are attracted to that one.
Well, I mean, the age is right? Well, that said, you could be a honeymoon in your 40s or 50s.
You certainly can. But honeymooners, first anniversary, we're seeing a lot of that. Girls, want to go to Paris, go shopping.
Girls getaway.
Yeah, girls getaways are all happening there. So very pleased with where it is, and we know that it's going to be a big hit.
I think it already is. Now, what's the future for you by Uniworld? We joked about C and D and
Yeah.
E. Do you think the market's there?
Well, you know what? We're actually going to jump to M.
All right, there you go.
We're jumping right to M on the Mekong.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're working on one right now, and we hope to roll her out in 2020 on the Mekong.
That's great news.
Yeah.
I know. I wouldn't have thought of that. I thought you would have gone more rivers in Europe, but Mekong is very interesting.
We source customers out of the U.S. as well as Australia and Canada, and a lot of people are very excited about the international destinations beyond Europe. So we said, you know what, let's try this. So we have a wonderful partner over there that we're building a great ship with.
Well, Ellen, thank you very much for filling us in on a product that has been really eagerly anticipated and many travel agents out there are very curious about, and I think you've told us a lot that we need to know about this. It's a great product. I've been aboard. I think it's very innovative, and now I actually probably could go, right? If I
Now you
wanted
can
to.
go. You absolutely can.
Let's go. Okay?
Let's go, absolutely. Thank
Well,
you.
Ellen, great to see you. Thanks very much. And I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.